Hi there, it's Tim Taylor here from Pure Search Marketing again. Now today this is one of two videos where I talk to you about conversion tracking and we set it up for my hub site. Now there are two videos because there are two different ways that I'm going to show you how to set up. The first is going to be using a tracking pixel, that's in this video, and in the next video it's going to show you how to set up post-back tracking for Google Ads. Now, post-back tracking provides you with more data, and to be honest, that's the one that I use, but it's totally up to you. I'm going to show you both. So let's get on with the tracking pixels. It's very easy. It's particularly easy with the Hub platform. We've got Doreen coming on a little bit later, and she's going to help us set these tracking pixels up. Okay, let's get on. So to set up our conversions, we come across here to Tools and Settings and then come down Measurement and click on Conversions. Okay, now you've got this page which says Conversion Actions. What we're just going to do is we're going to add our first conversion, and we're after two types of conversion actually. I'm after a registration which is just someone who signs up to the site, and I'm also after a subscription. So I'm going to add those two conversions in here. So what it asks us now is what type of conversion is it? It's a website conversion, and I'm just going to choose the category. So we're talking about the registration to start with. So we're going to have a sign up because that's all it is. The conversion name, I'm going to call it a registration. And come down here and it says what value do you attribute to that? Well, they're just signing up, so they're not actually paying me anything, so I'm going to say don't use a value for this conversion. Google says it's not recommended, but don't worry about that. Just say don't use a value for this conversion action. Next, it asks me about the count, so how many conversions I want to count per click or interaction. For the registration, I want it to only count the first one. Now we come down here. This is the click-through conversion window. This is basically how long you want the cookie to be set for. So how long afterwards, after someone has clicked on your ad, do you want to be able to track that they've signed up to your site? The default here is 30, but I suggest that you do it, make it as long as you can. So that's 90 days. So view through conversion window. Now that's an interesting one. This is not even someone who's clicked on your ad. This is someone who's just seen your ad, and then at some point later on they go on to sign up to your site. And the default here is 1 day. So let's set that to 30 days. Including conversions, we're going to be using intelligent bidding. So we're going to be telling Google, send us as many of these conversions as possible. So in order for that to happen, we need to make sure that these are included in Google's decision making. So we make sure that that's selected there. So that's it as a yes. Now the attribution model, there's a video that I've done already on that. So I've added a link to below this video. So you can just watch that. That's on YouTube. You can watch that. You can find out more about what attribution models are and which one you should use. So for me, I'm going to use linear, and then I'm going to click create and continue. Now we've got the options. Do we want to install the tag ourselves? Do we want to email the tag to someone else who's going to upload that tag? Or do we want to use Google Tag Manager? For this purpose, I'm going to install the tag myself, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this tag to Doreen. I'm going to get Doreen on the phone and give her these tags so that she can upload them and we can watch her upload them into the site. So install the tag yourself. And then you've got two tags here really. So one is a global site tag, so that goes across the whole of the site. And the other is the event snippet for the registration itself. So that event snippet only goes on the registration thank you page. Okay, so I don't need all of this tag. What I need are just some specific bits of information which I'm just going to copy out, and then I'm going to be passing across to Doreen at Hub People in order for her to put into the system, and we're going to watch her do that. So what we need first of all is the Google Ads ID, so that's this one here, and then coming down to the event snippet, that's for the registration itself. The code that we need for that is this, and we've set the registration up. Right, now we've done that, let's go on and create the subscription in exactly the same way. So we just click on the blue button. It's a website conversion. Now this is a purchase, and we're going to call that a subscription. I'm going to use different values for each conversion. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't pull through this data. This is purely from a tracking point of view. So let's just say the US dollar, on average, someone who's spending money with me on this site on average are going to be spending between $60 and $100. So I'm going to put in here $75, and I want to count only one again. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the click-through window. I'm going to increase that to 90 days. And the view-through window, as far as I can, that's 30 days. I'm going to include this in conversions as well, because I want Google to optimize for subscriptions as well. And I'm going to change this attribution model down to linear. Create and continue. I'm going to install the tag myself, even though I'm going to get Doreen to do it. And I'm just going to copy this, and that's it. Just go here, next. And that's it. So we've got our 2 goals set up here. And the next thing for me to do is to get Doreen on the line and ask her very kindly to put these codes in and get these codes set up on the Hub site. Okay, so I've got Doreen Pupillo on the line with me now, and Doreen is a partner manager at Hubstars. So hello Doreen, thanks very much for having a chat with me. Can you just give us a little bit of a background as to what you do at Hubstars? What do you do?
What do you do? I basically help out partners with any issues they have with sites, any questions they have with setting up sites. I help them with marketing strategies and help come up with geo and niche suggestions for what's performing well at the moment.
Okay, brilliant. And later on we're going to be going through, not on this call, but later on we're going to be going through the landing pages that you've set up for me on Gamer Dating Arena, and we're going to have a chat about that, aren't we? And then we're also going to be looking at post-back tracking, which I know that you love. But for the purposes of this one, I just need to set up the conversion tracking for Google Ads. So if I can send you those codes, and I'll just pop it into the chat here, wondering if you could share your screen and show us exactly what goes on behind the scenes, so you can show people just how simple it all is.
Okay, so all we need to do on the main menu is go to the Site Designer tool, and then we're selecting the site that we want to add the codes into. Go to Edit and pop the conversion ID in there, and then the conversion label gets copied into that one. Hit save, and you should see those come up.
And that's it.
And that is it.
That is it. That's pretty simple, isn't it? So no need to be sending you tags or anything like that. It's just literally just send you those codes and you can get it copied and pasted in there. Yeah, or I can do that myself, can I? If I'm inside my own account, I can do that as well.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that yourself as well. Okay,
that's fantastic. Right, thanks very much, Doreen. That's it for this one. I'll be getting in touch with you later about the post-back stuff, which I know you're looking forward to.
Yes, I am, very much.
That's really cool. Thanks, Doreen. Cheers, bye.
Bye, bye.